I know it has been such a long time since I sat in front of the camera and did a video for you guys. So before we get started with today's video, let's address the elephant in the room. No, not that elephant. So if you guys don't want to hear my little explanation on why I've been MIA, then you can skip ahead to the timestamp so you can start watching the video, but it's just, I don't know. Basically, there's not like this one huge reason why I kind of took a break. I mean, everybody knows what is happening in the world today, and with everything that's going on, I wrestled with a few things on whether I should be sharing all of the items that I receive, as some people have lost their jobs. And then on the other side of it, it's like for those who did lose their jobs, or for those just kind of feeling down about the whole situation, like videos can certainly help bring people up. So I kind of wrestled with that, but the main factor was that a lot of the items that I do get as a collector channel with mostly anime, video game kind of content, a lot of my stuff comes from Asia, and a few shipping services had shut down shipping outside of Japan, like EMS and SAL, so you either had to choose really expensive shipping or you would have to wait, which I do have a couple of AmiAmi orders currently waiting in their warehouse for EMS to start shipping, or unless AmiAmi decides to do something different. So once I get a bunch of those packages, I will do a haul video, and I'm pretty sure I can get Dan to join in. He's not here today, but he usually comes in for those haul videos, so I will probably have him there for that. But other than that too, I have been doing YouTube for about 8 or 9 years now, and I just was feeling really burnt out. I try to do content at least once a week. Sometimes I got 2, sometimes it's every other week. But other than a few short vacations where I take 3 to 4 weeks off, I haven't really had a break. And I have a full-time job other than doing YouTube. So between like married life and family, everything that's going on in the world, and personal issues and all of that, I was just really burnt out and I needed a break. But I did really miss you guys, and I missed making videos, so here we are today. So for today's video, I will be unboxing a whole bunch of pin orders that I purchased for an upcoming Ita bag that I purchased through a Kickstarter. So that bag won't be coming until January or February, but I just got really excited about decorating it, bought a bunch of pins, and I don't want to wait to open them all just to see them in person, and also just to make sure everything's okay for that bag to come in. So that's what we're doing today, and I thought since I had been gone for a while, why not mix it up with a Q&A video? So let's kick this off with a question, and the first question comes from Snoopy on Instagram, and they asked, what series do you wish had more merch for sale? So there's actually a couple of series that I wish had more merch. One being School Live. It is such an interesting anime. Again, I've talked about it in the past, and I really don't want to spoil it in case you've never seen it, but they did do one figure, and I think that was it. Maybe they did some figures of the other girls. I know I only purchased the one of Yuki, and I actually did a review on it. It was from a lesser known figure company, and I just really love the series. Wish there were more figures of that, and especially stuff with Toramaru, the little dog from the series. Another series that I think could use some more merch is Ancient Magus Bride. They did do a Nendoroid of Elias, which I sadly missed out on, and it's like impossible to get now. So a re-release of that, and then figures and Nendoroids of, you know, Chisei would be amazing. Like, why don't we have that? So I'd love to see more from that series as well. And then I think one series that I don't see barely any merchandise, I don't think I've ever seen a figure from, and it's definitely an anime in my top 10, is From the New World. but the characters are amazing. I don't think I've ever really heard many people talk about From the New World, but it's a really good series I would love to see more from. And speaking of these series that I don't see a lot from, I actually got a pin from one of those, so let's start with that package. Maybe I should have brought some scissors to get some of these open. It definitely would have been a lot easier. But the first package is from Blush Sprout, which is actually the artist who made the little Ita bag that I ordered and started this whole like pin splurge kickoff, whatever. Oh, so this is so cute. In the package, they included their little card. So I will link all of these artists' Instagrams or sites, whatever they give me or whatever I have, in the description. So if you're interested in any of the pins that I opened today, you can definitely go and check them out. Some of them, their pins go really quickly, so they might be sold out or limited edition. So just keep that in mind if you can't find the specific pin I'm showing. And then they also gave me this other card. So this is the red maple fox design that they have, and it was one of the pins that I actually ordered. So here is the pin of their red maple fox, and you might notice on the packaging it does say seconds pin. A lot of these sites will give you seconds, which just means there might be a slight error on them. A couple dollars cheaper, which is always nice. So if you're looking for a good bargain, you can always go that route. And just looking at this, to be honest, maybe when I start doing the close-ups and everything, I'll be able to see why this is a seconds. Sometimes it just means there's like a little scratch or some paint is missing, something like that. But honestly, I don't see anything wrong with it, which is amazing because I saved a couple bucks and it looks brand new, perfect. Again, maybe the close-ups will show something else, but I don't know. The other pin that I got is a character from Ancient Magus Bride, and it is Ruth, her little like spiritual dog companion. Don't want to give too much up about this, but I loved this character in the anime and manga. So cute. I'm a sucker for animals, so a lot of these are going to be animals, but some are anime characters and things like that, or both. So I definitely recommend this shop, and then again I will do a future video in January, February, whenever I get my Ita bag from them, and I'll show it off and do like a whole Ita bag, like how I put it together when that arrives. And speaking of how I plan my Ita bags, the next set of questions are all about my Ita bags. So my first Ita bag question is from Dazzler959, and they asked, out of the Ita bags you have made, which one are you the happiest with? And then Mikuna kind of has a similar question where she asked, how many Ita bags do you have? And then we've got little Vaz from YouTube asking my fave Ita bag. So I only have 2 Ita bags at the moment, and that's why I purchased this other one. I really wanted to have more variety, but out of those Ita bags, they are, of course, my Love Live one. I did a video on this one a couple of years ago or so, and I've also shared it the most on Instagram, so most of you who follow me probably have seen this one before. So this one would definitely have to be my fave Ita bag. I have spent the most time and money on this bag. As you can see, the Kanon pins are the ones that were the easiest for me to get, because I started collecting pins and charms for this particular Ita bag more when Love Live Sunshine came out, so there weren't as many available pins being made or still in stock from the regular girls. So that's why Kanon's side is a little bit more filled. And then the second Ita bag that I have is this really cute fuzzy bunny bag. As you can see, it is much smaller. It's more for small outings, where the other one I usually bring to cons, where I can just stuff stuff from Artist Alley in the dealer's room into this one. And of course, as you can see, this one is decorated from Yuri on Ice, so I don't have quite as many pins. And then I also have this little Nendoroid. I don't even remember what they're called, but they're like the sleeping bags, but this one is a Victor's dog. And so I have the little Victor figure here stuffed inside, but I normally don't take this piece out with me just because Victor falls out very, very easily, but I thought it was just a cute little addition to the bag just to add more to it since it does have less space. But Dazzler did have a second part to their question, and it was also, do you do much planning beforehand, or do you work on the design as you collect the pins? So in that Love Live Eat-A-Bag video, which I will stick up in the cards, I do kind of show how I planned it out. That video, like I said, is a couple years old, so it doesn't have quite as many pins, but the basic way that I come up with my Eat-A-Bags is I pick the pins that I love, and then if they happen to fit on the bag, they fit on the bag. When I get my new Eat-A-Bag, I will do another video and show you guys all these pins and how I organize them and stuff on that, so you'll see that too. But of course there's a part 2 to Mikuna's question as well, and she asks, what figure pre-orders are you looking forward to the most? So for me, I've been collecting a lot more Nendoroids. They're just cheaper, and I do love the look of Nendoroids. I love doing figure photography with Nendoroids more because I can create these whole scenes without going too extreme and getting them really large to fit scale figures. So I think out of those, I'm really looking forward to Amaterasu from Okami. There is also Inuyasha is another Nendoroid that's coming out that I can't wait. Also, there's a scale figure of Miku that is coming out in 2022. I don't think I've ever pre-ordered something this early before, but just this particular Miku figure is so bright and colorful. The base and little add-on things make me think of like graffiti. I just really love the colors, and of course Miku and her expression and pose and everything, so I'm really looking forward for that figure as far as scales go. And then I'm gonna squeeze one more question in before I open up another package, just because it's also figure related. And so this one comes from Dark Virus, and they said, your favorite piece or top 3 in your collection. So this one is really, really hard. We have a lot of great pieces, and unfortunately right now we can't have them all displayed, but definitely one of my favorites is the Ultimate Madoka figure from Good Smile Company. She is probably one of the grandest, biggest figures that we have, and it's also a series that I love dearly. But now let's check out some more pins, and this one I'm just gonna go with and see which one I picked out. So this is from Apple Minty. So the main reason, other than the beautiful art that this person has, is I really wanted an enamel pin from Love Live to put on this new Eat-A-Bag, and there's not too many that I found, at least recently, from artists, because I think Love Live is starting to die down, but it'll always be in my heart. So I did find the You Are envelope from them, and it's just glittery and so cute. This is just perfect. It can, you know, identify any character. It's a symbol from the series, so I love it. And then I also picked up 3 more pins to get the free shipping. That's my excuse, to get the free shipping. But they're all of these adorable little Shibas that they did. So this one, it just says chill, so it's just a relaxed Shiba, very cute. The next one is this Shiba in a yukata holding a little goldfish, and it actually dangles, which I thought was really cute. And then this one I couldn't pass up. It is Sailor Shiba, so it's like a Sailor Moon / Shiba inspired design, so I thought it's really cute. I can definitely recommend Apple Mint Tea, especially if you like Shibas or if you're looking for the Love Live envelope. Okay, so let's go back to some questions that you guys have. And so this next one is from My World UC. I don't know, I hope I'm pronouncing everyone's names correctly, but if I'm not, I'm so sorry. And they asked, what your favorite Pokemon starter? And also, who is the best girl in Love Live Nijigasaki Idol Club? So my favorite Pokemon starter is Snivy, which is kind of strange because I normally go for water type starters. Most of the time I will pick a water type, but after playing a little bit of Black and White, which is obviously where Snivy is from, I also watched the season of Pokemon, the anime, with Snivy and I just loved her attitude. So she quickly became my favorite. I think she's probably Dan's favorite first. With that, we've collected so many plushies. Love Snivy. So definitely favorite starter Pokemon. As for their second question, I'm gonna be honest, I never really got too much into the girls from the Nijigasaki Idol Club. I did get some of their cards and use them with the Love Live School Idol app game, but I never really got too much into them. So I don't know. That's all I can really say. And then we'll get into one more question before we open some more. And this is from Holly on Instagram, and they asked what your favorite Studio Ghibli and anime characters. My favorite Studio Ghibli film is Howl's Moving Castle. So I really love Calcifer. I think that's probably the standout character. Just so witty and funny. I really loved Calcifer. But then, you know, there's also Howl and Sophie, and I really like them too. So now let's get into some more pins. And since I brought up my favorite Pokemon starter, I want to open this package next. But I can't remember who the seller is. I remember what package this is because it's different than the rest. It's actually a little box. But I know which pin is in here. But the return address is to the person's name and not their Etsy shop. So I'm hoping that they put something in here, like a little card or a little thank you note saying who they are on Etsy so I can let you guys know. Oh no, they didn't give me any sort of card or anything, but I will definitely look it up and let you guys know at the bottom of the screen here. So if you're interested, you can check them out. But this one here, I got a little Snivy pin. But how cute. It's so tiny, which is kind of good because I don't think the Ita bag that I got is huge, so it'll be easier to fit this pin in. So because that was only one pin, let's open up another one. I know there's only going to be one pin in this one, and this is from Sorbet Jungle, and I've gotten plushies from this person before. I've seen them at cons. They do sell in the dealer's room, and they had this design a couple years ago. I remember seeing their booth for like the second time. I think it was at an Anime Boston, and they unfortunately sold out of everything with this character because it was fairly new to their shop at the time. And when I was looking for pins, I was like, I gotta see if this shop has this. Here is their pin, and it is a Koigi. So it's a mix of a koi fish and a corgi, so they call it a Koigi. It's their own original design. It's not off of an anime or a video game or anything. It's just so adorable. So I had to pick this one up. So let's get into some more questions now from you guys. And so this next set of questions are all anime related. This one here is from Other Star Girl on YouTube. And they asked, what are your plans for 2021? Okay, so I said they were anime related. Their second piece is definitely, but I will get this one out of the way. So what are my plans for 2021? Well, I hope to still be doing some more videos for everyone. If you guys have a particular type of video that you like to see from me, whether it be reviews, hauls, subscription boxes, let me know in the comments down below because I can definitely try to cater to those. But I think the biggest thing for 2021 in terms of like this whole collecting anime kind of theme thing, I definitely have started recently focusing more on my figure photography. I kind of stopped or slowed down when I stopped doing reviews as much because I wasn't creating those elaborate scenes, so I didn't have photos from it obviously. But recently I've been trying to do more. That was sort of my goal for 2020, but yeah, that didn't really happen. So I'm hoping for 2021 I can have a lot more figure photography photos. So if that's something you're into, definitely check out my Instagram because that's where I'm going to be showing them off the most. But to move on to the anime piece of their question, they also asked favorite anime at the moment, which I did have a very similar question from Anime Jam, and they also asked what are your guys' favorite anime. And then I'm going to just throw this other one in here from Polymer Charms Bonbon on Instagram. And they asked, what anime and manga do you love? And what anime movies? So I'm going to kind of tie those all in. Some of my favorite animes, if I had to pick top 5, I guess obviously Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Sailor Moon, my first anime as a kid, and just one I've always kind of felt a connection to, so I really love that. And as you can see, I just got this Sailor Moon sweatshirt, so super happy about that. But like I said earlier, From the New World, probably can stick that in my top 5, move it out of the top 10 to the top 5. Really enjoyed that one. Detective Conan or Case Closed, depending on if you're going by the Japanese title or the Western title. Love that anime. And then I think I have to pick one more, and I'm sorry I keep looking over there, but that's like our physical anime collection over there, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna throw Love Live in there for top 5 at the moment at least. So that is my top 5 anime at the moment. No particular order, because that would be even harder, and I think I'd just sit here for the next 2 hours trying to like sort them out. But top 5 anime, yeah, that's it. Let's open up some more packages. So what is this one? This one is from Burduyan? I don't know. I'm hoping I pronounced that at least relatively correct. So I didn't receive a card from the shop, but I did get this little bonus sticker. I think this is like their Instagram like icon at the moment, but it's this cute little bunny. I think it's a bunny. The first pin that I got that I'm gonna show off is the child from The Mandalorian, and this one is holding a frog. They had 2 different versions, but frogs are also something Dan and I love, so I picked this one. So this is his pin, so this won't be going on my Ita bag, but it's so cute. Maybe I have to order another one just to put on mine. The other ones I got are from Ghibli. So speaking of Ghibli, I got Sophie holding Calcifer from, of course, Howl's Moving Castle. And then I also got the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro, of course. Yeah, these are adorable. I love these, and I definitely know I saw a few other pins from this shop, so if they become available or something like that, might have to order from them again. So another round of questions, let's go. So this one is from Cat Puccino. So I think it's supposed to be Cappuccino, but Cat Puccino, which I love their name, it's awesome, from Instagram, and they asked, updated anime room tour video? Really interested to see. To answer that, sadly there's not going to be one anytime soon, just because we haven't really updated much. There's been a couple of little changes, but nothing huge from the last time we did a room tour video or an apartment tour video or whatever you want to call it. So I don't think there'll be one anytime soon, but definitely if we do a lot of big changes or something's really exciting about our apartment, then I will definitely do an updated room tour. But the next question that has to do with kind of like how we display things or what have you is from Smushette, and they asked, how do you display your Ita bags in your house? So because I only have 2, I don't really do anything to display them. They kind of just hang out in the office. I've been thinking about maybe getting some command hooks and sort of hanging them up on those to do it like that, so you can kind of really display them and you kind of get them eye level to people, just because I don't have any more shelving space, and if I did have shelving space it would go to either plushies or figures. So I think that would be the best way to do it, but we also have limited wall space, so I'm not sure where I'd hang it up, but if I could do it, that's how I would display them. So now I have 2 packages left. We'll go with this blue one. We'll see what's in here. So this is from Celestial Fox. So this is someone I've actually followed on Instagram for quite a while now, but I never got around to ordering any pins just because I was ordering other things. But when I went to go and do a giant pin haul right now, I knew I had to get stuff from them, and they actually had some really exciting new designs up. So I definitely picked up one of their designs. Sorry, this is really hard packaging. Scissors next time. Scissors. I love that they put this in a little drawstring bag. That's so cute. So first things first, here is their card. And once again, everything on the back will be down below. So let me just start off with the new design that I was talking about. I only got one, and they did one for all of the girls. Very cute, but they did some Sailor Moon pins. So of course I picked Sailor Moon as she's one of my top favorite. I was thinking about doing Mars as well, but then I felt like if I was going to start getting more of the girls, I would need them all. And as you guys can see, I ordered quite a lot of pins, and really couldn't afford to do all of the girls this time. This next one is from Animal Crossing. So I'm sure everybody knows what Animal Crossing is right now, but it kind of blew up when everybody was quarantined, and it has always been a video game series that I've held very close to my heart. I started playing with the GameCube version, the very original one for the Western audiences. It's kind of like a revamped one of the one Japan got, so it's still the very first one. But I've been playing ever since. It's actually how I met Dan, through playing Animal Crossing. But it's always held a special place, so I had to get an Animal Crossing pin. So this is Celeste, of course, and it says, "Wish upon a hooting star." And then, last but not least, I got a Majora's Mask pin. So they did have two different versions. They had one with more of the original coloring, but because a lot of the pins that I got are very pastel-y, the bag that I got is a pastel color, so I really wanted to go with their pastel one. But huge Zelda fan, another video game that I really love, and so I wanted to include something from Zelda on my bag as well. But now let's go on to another question from you guys. So this one is from K-Light Wood, and they are from here on YouTube, and it says, "Are you planning any new cosplay for future conventions?" So this one hits hard. We were planning on going to Anime Boston this year, and obviously because of world situations it was canceled and our tickets got moved to 2021. I'm still hoping that they will host it and the world will start to get better, especially the United States where I'm from. Hopefully we can do a better job at keeping everybody safe and healthy. And if for whatever reason we're not at that point, then I do completely understand Anime Boston's decision if they decide to postpone it once again for 2021. But if we can go, I totally would love to do another cosplay. I'm not quite sure. I started getting things a couple years ago for a Futaba cosplay, so I got wigs and glasses, but I never made or bought the outfit. So maybe I would do Futaba from Persona 5. But honestly, when things were happening for this year, I was like going crazy in my head, like, what am I going to do for a cosplay? I at least want to do one day of cosplay. Do I just recycle and use one of my old cosplays, or do I get something else? I don't know. So if you guys have any ideas of maybe who I should cosplay next, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear who you think I would fit or who you just love to see me as. So yeah, leave a comment. And now let's get to our final bag, which I can see so much tape. Hopefully I can get through it. But this is from, oh my gosh. So I'm going to leave the name here at the bottom because I'm going to butcher this no matter what I try. So this is the shop, and we'll see what kind of items I got from them. Oh, thank God, there's no tape at the top and I was able to easily rip that. So they seem to have wrapped it in this metallic bubble wrap. I think it's bubble wrap. Maybe? It's at least padded. Maybe it's not bubble wrap. It's not popping. But they put some cute stickers on it, so another great packaging. So I picked up a couple of pins, and one of them is Yuki from Fruits Basket, and it basically revolves around the zodiac. So Yuki is represented by the rat or the mouse, however you want to say it in whichever region of the world you are. But this one was going, gone. They were not going to be restocking this one, and I knew I had to have something from Fruits Basket. And then the second pin that I picked out was this one from Spirited Away. So I love that it had like all the characters together and it was just designed so well. But of course we have Haku and No Face and Chihiro. So this one was like a must-have for me. But then I saw that they also did grab bags of seconds. So here it is. I don't know what's in this bag. There's supposed to be 5. They have different ones where it can just be completely random. You can pick from Ghibli, from Pokemon. There's a couple other choices. So I'm pretty sure I picked the Ghibli one. So I think all of these pins are going to be seconds from any of their pins that they've done for Studio Ghibli. But let's see, what's the first one? It's Also, I got a with some of those Japanese candies that look like stars. There's a little smudge on it, but I don't know if it's just like a smudge and then I can just wipe off. But it's like right in the eyes. Not quite sure if you guys can make that out. Oh my gosh. This one's so cute too. It's Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service with the whole family in a basket. Very cute. This next one is No Face. Oh my gosh, No Face with like a smile and like that's so cute. And I love the little star designs they put in it as well. And then it has a little Soot Sprite on the top. So this next one is of Totoro and No Face, and then one of the little like spirits, forest spirits. I don't remember if they have a name, but that's so cute. So like multiple characters in one. I love how this artist does this. All right, one more. Who could it be? Cat Bus! Yay! Oh my gosh, now I have 2 cat buses. So that was well worth it. So I might have to do that again because that is such a great deal, because most of these pins that I got are anywhere from like $10 to $15. So to get 5 of them in like almost perfect condition for less than $5 a piece, or even $5 a piece if there's not a sale going on, amazing deal. So definitely so happy with this shop as well. I'm happy with all of the shops. But I do have one more question before I go, and this one is from Karen Garcia on YouTube, and they asked, what other things are you interested in besides anime, and what hobbies are you into? Can't wait for your Q&A video. So thank you. So other things other than anime, I feel like everything kind of ties into it. Of course I've got to do something else, right? Not really. I do also love playing video games. As you can see, a couple of these pins are from video game series, so it is definitely another hobby of mine. I started playing video games since I was very, very little, maybe like 4 years old. So I love video games. Another hobby, again, you can kind of tie it back in. I spoke about it a little bit earlier, but photography. And I really have a focus for figure photography. I'm kind of a homebody, so watching anime, playing video games, photography at home, YouTube videos and stuff like that is kind of like the main thing I do. But that's it for this video. Let me know what your favorite pin is down below, and also like what you'd like to see from future videos from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Peekabloos!